Good morning. Starting off day 136 here at Crawford Notch, dropping off Cobra 37. He gets to do the prezzies over the next 3 nights, 4 days, going up. Katie's been a great help for us over the past couple days. Let us hang out, went polling, got my hair done. So excellent couple days with her, and many thanks for her dropping us off at 2 locations early on a Sunday morning. So Cobra, enjoy the prezzies.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm sure.
All right. That's the only flat spot on his hike for the next 22 miles, the road. He gets to go up. All right, restarting at Pinkham Notch. Got 2 full bottles of water, a bunch of food, and now, what a difference a day makes. That's 38 pounds now. So I'm at the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center. I got this nice terrain map that I'll kind of go over where I was a few days ago. You know, right where my trekking pole is where I camped or stayed at the hut. Mitzvah Spring, took the Crawford Path, the AT, skirted Mount Eisenhower, Franklin, went around Mount Monroe, stopped at Lake of the Clouds, got there around 7, and then got to the summit of Washington around 8:10. And I thought everything was cool, but coming down Washington, went around this mountain, and then again Mount Jefferson. Apparently Mount Jefferson is named after Jackson, named after a geologist. Cut through here, got to Madison Hut, picked up from Madison Hut, went over Mount Madison, and then this was the giant boulder field on Osgood Ridge. About a mile of boulders and then just a mile descent. Camped at Osgood tent site, stayed on the AT, and in this vicinity was the Peabody Bridge. Crossed over here. This is where I crossed the auto road and heard all the midlife crisis, people driving their cars. Old Jackson Road, got picked up at Pinkham Notch. So for today, I'm gonna go up and then get over to here and stay at a shelter. Back on the AT, mile 1878.3, leaving Pinkham Notch Visitor Center, 7:50 in the morning. Let's go. And that's where I'm headed. Poly Poly. That's where I came from the other day. Heading into the woods. Nice little boardwalk across the marshy area. Haven't seen the moose yet. View of Lost Pond. Any moose? Mile 1879. Wildcat Ridge Trail, also the AT, 5 miles to Carter Notch Hut. But a very steep 5 miles. No hurry. Poly Poly. Trail ahead. Glad they got plenty of white places. Just a bunch of boulders. I am going super slow. No rush. Don't want to get too sweaty. Want to get to the hut, feel good, and relax. Looking back, got a little peekaboo view through the trees. Is the visitor center. Going up. Upon further review, That's not the visitor center. Visitor center to the right. There's the visitor center. Mile 1880, and on this ascent, done 1,000. Got another 1,000 to go before I plateau out, and then do some more ascent. More wood steps. Still got to be careful. They look slippery. With a white blaze. Looking back, again, there's the visitor center. That's a small section of the auto road. They got the Race to the Clouds this weekend, but I haven't heard the cars that much today. Mile 1881, and still going up. Big steps. Karen, you hear that? You mean I could have taken that to get up here? Why walk when you can ride? Jeez. Some Adirondack chairs. I'm gonna go enjoy the view. A little snippet about the AT. They say it's 2140. Well, they've added well over 50 miles since this sign was posted, but nice view. Nice chair with a view. Taking a break. Enjoying the view from the ski resort, and that's Mount Madison there. You can see the exposed rock. Of course, you can't see the summit. And going over a little bit, I was able to see a race car going up a few moments ago. Maybe I'll try and capture one again. And then inside that cloud is Mount Washington. All right, I think I got a car going up. Yeah, he's going up. There he is. Awesome break with an epic view. Nice breeze. A little bit more to go to the hut. Chill day. That's the express route. White blaze. Charter Notch Hut, 3 miles, AT. From summit platform, some people may call it a tent platform, but another view of Mount Washington, and also down there is the beginning of the auto road and all the activity going on for the Race to the Clouds. Mile 1882. Mile 1883. Got a few more feet to go up and then down to the hut. Warm day. Occasional breeze, but pretty humid. How you doing, guys? View looking north to Wildcats Sea, and there's the hut. Got to drop a few feet. Mile 1884, and at this intersection is the AT detour And that sign right there describes the detour. The west branch of the Peabody River bridge is closed. So if you're Sobo, you would take a right if you don't want to ford the river. Again, I went over it a couple days ago. It was pretty easy. Nice lake at Carter Notch, and some people brought in some inflatables and a stand-up paddleboard. That's a hike. Pulling into Carter Notch Hut. Built 1914, elevation 3450. 2:30 in the afternoon, time to check in. Pulling into the bunkhouse. Looks like I got number 7 again. This is the inside of the little bunkhouse at Carter Notch. Nice little place to hang your clothes. I like the separate rooms. Okay, we got dinner action. Soup, kale, and pocha bread. Yeah, I'm glamping. All right, the main course, green beans, rice, and sesame chicken. Finishing up day 146 on the Appalachian Trail at Carter Notch Hut. In the bunk, started at 7:45, hiking, finished at 2:30. Good day, 6 miles, 3,000 feet of elevation gain, 1,600 feet of descent. But the gain was certainly a long slog, pretty steep. Had a good dinner. Gonna go to bed while it's still daylight. Got my sleeping mask right behind me. And get up early, head to Route 2. Mile marker, signing out.